Hey guys, welcome back. Two boxes, or well, boxes. As you can see, one is not inside of a box. Two boxes today, two packages with just a couple of comics. I figured I'd just make a sort of semi-short video about it. And it's raining outside, so you might be able to hear it on the window. I'm not sure how it's going to translate to the recordings, but I guess we'll see how that turns out. Yeah, so in the previous video I already sort of announced that one package would be containing Ms. Marvel's Volume 1, and the previous package didn't really come over well from Spain. It had a lot of well, it basically had one big hole in it, and I was sort of worried about the comics inside and also the delivery of the second package. Well, today it came in, and this is the second package. So it came in from Spain. I live in Holland. That's quite a big distance to travel, and it came in just bubble wrap, so not even a box. So yeah, I don't know what to say. I'm curious what the state the comics are in, and we're gonna see. So I got a little bit of marker on my fingers because I just wanted to blot out the address and whatnot. But yeah, so I'm gonna unpack this one first. And this box, I know what's inside: a couple of Dazzler's comics and a West Coast Avengers. And I've been waiting for this one for quite some time to come in. Those comics will not be in the best of shape. I already know that beforehand. The seller told everyone about it. These comics are mid to low grade, some even reader copies. So yeah, I'm already expecting a low grade, and I got them for cheap. So they're just hole fillers in the collection. And yeah, I'm not going to be disappointed with the quality of those comics. I'm very sort of scared and nervous about what these comics will look like, because I mean, you won't be seeing it from the bubble wrap, but they could have been folded or whatever, I don't know. So yeah, let me just see if I can open it up properly and see what state the comics are in. So yeah, even though the seller was very kind in the conversations, in the communication, I'm so not happy with the way he sends things. So the packaging is not up on point, and yeah, it's not gonna entice me to buy from him more often. Not like this. So yeah. Make sure that I don't have any extra marker on my fingers. So yeah, I could already feel that the comics were not, or at least that's what it felt like, are not boarded. I hope they're bagged. I'm not even sure about that. I hope they came over in a good shape. I'm slightly worried, but I guess we'll figure it out soon enough. Well, from what I can see at first glance is that they don't look damaged, so nor folded. So I'm happy with that. Relieved. Sticky tape. So let's get them out of the bag. Okay, so they're not separately bagged nor boarded, which yeah, comics like these at least deserve a bag in my opinion. But So when I purchased these comics, the comics which I ordered, there was one comic missing. So I had an intensive conversation extensive conversation with the seller, and he wanted to give me some alternatives, but those comics were not the comics I was looking for. But I didn't feel like making a hassle out of it, so I accepted the alternatives, and those will be at the bottom of this pile. And let me just put them in order a little bit. And most of these are the Benz editions, and there's some discussion about the value of the Benz editions compared to the more common newsstand and directs, or maybe not newsstands, but certainly directs. If I don't have a comic at all, I don't care if it's a Benz, a newsstand, or a direct edition. I really don't care about that. If I have a choice, I would prefer direct editions. But apart from that, I don't really care about what kind of printing it is. So what we have here is, as said before, Ms. Marvel Volume 1, issue number 4. And there's some folds here on the side, a couple of spine ticks, nothing bad. Oh, by the way, I've changed the lighting a little bit, so I have less reflection of the light coming from behind me. Still a little bit from the front I can see, but I think the reflection is a little bit less. It's probably a little bit darker as well, but so yeah, issue number 4 of Ms. Marvel. Issue number 6. Slight folds here, some spine ticks. This one looks pretty good. Oh wait, pretty big fold here, but yeah, you don't really see these this series that often. So I figured I'm gonna get these, and even though it's not a complete series, I can try and fill in the gaps gradually over time. Maybe even swap some out for direct editions instead of pens. And right here we have Deathbird in issue number 9. And I'm not sure which. Might be the first appearance of Deathbird. I'm not entirely sure about this. And then we have issue number 10. Against MODOK and Deathbird. Then with issue number 12. And yeah, the quality of the comics is generally about the same. Slight fold here and there, some spine ticks here and there. But overall they look really good, so I'm very happy with that. Issue number 13. And then we switch over to issue 16. Against the Tiger Shark. An appearance of the Beast, apparently. At this time, Ms. Marvel was a member of the Avengers. And this one has really dark yellow brownish papers. And they feel a little bit brittle as well. It's the first one that I noticed it with. So that was issue number 16. Then we have issue number 17. I think this might be the first appearance of Raven Darkholm, but I'm not entirely sure about that. So that's the person who will later become known as Mystique, and I think this was the first appearance of her somewhere. But I could be mistaken, I'm not entirely sure. Regardless, issue number 19. Captain Marvel, whom she got her powers from. And then we have her in her new costume. Issue number 20. Looks really good. Issue number 21. So yeah, as expected, the later issues look a lot better than the previous or the earlier issues. Less spine ticks, less folds, so they look pretty good. And then we have issue number 22, again against Deathbird. So yeah, that's it for Miss Marvel, the comics that came in today. And then we have a couple of alternatives for the issue that was missing. Ghost Rider 2099 AD, issue number 13, issue number 14, issue number 2, and then we have issue number 34 of Ghost Rider. I think this is volume 2 or maybe volume 3, but I think it's volume 2. Yeah, volume 2. And then we have another Ghost Rider 2099 AD, which is a series that I do collect, but it does not have a priority. But yeah, he had a couple of alternatives, and these ones were the most interesting to me. So a couple of 2099 Ghost Riders and one Ghost Rider Volume 2. So yeah, that's it for this package. Luckily, the same as with the previous package of this guy. The way it came in, I was totally not happy with that, but in the end, I guess I got lucky and they came in pretty good shape. So yeah, that's it for this package. And then the other package, it came in from Dennis Hofstra. Dankjewel, Den. He's an intermediate between the people on his Facebook page, and I'll put the link below. You've seen me unpack comic boxes from other sellers which are featured on that page as well. It's definitely interesting to take a look at the page and see a lot of comics which are being sold come by. And this is coming from a guy who lives in America, so he offered his comics for sale on the page, and then Dennis has a sort of a locker or storage thing in America, and once it's full he sends it over to Holland to reduce shipping costs. So it's a really nice deal, and that makes it a lot more attractive for people living in Holland and Belgium to buy stuff from people in America. So yeah, I'll put the link in the description and in the comments for the Facebook page. It's a nice way to get into contact with other sellers, and yeah, if you see something interesting, it's very easy to use. Well, this is the way comics are supposed to be shipped, in a box with buffering material. Thanks, Dan. He put some candies in there as well, some sour things, and yeah, these are the comics. Christian, if you see this, thanks for sending these in to Dennis's locker and then having them shipped to me. Take them out of the bubble wrap and then see what's inside. Oh, and it's been so long ago, I totally forgot there's an Incredible Hulk in there as well. But as you can see, it's got pretty big damage here. But it was cheap and I didn't have it already, so yeah, it's a nice filler. And this is probably a John Byrne, isn't it? Oh, it's actually Al Milgram. Okay. Oh yeah, I can see it now. Yeah. So it's the Hulk against the Avengers, and classic Hulk smash. So yeah, issue 320. Apart from this little damage here, it looks like a pretty good copy. So yeah, I'm happy with this one. Next up is Avengers West Coast issue number 10. Which is an issue I did not have yet. And this one is also drawn by Al Milgrom. Actually, he did a lot of work for Marvel, but I'm not a big fan of his art, even though it's depends on who inks it, I guess. But it's decent. It's pretty solid, but it's not my. There's something about it which I don't like. Maybe the characters who are actually in active positionings don't seem to be having any energy or something like that. I'm not sure what it is, but there's something about his art which doesn't connect with me in some way. I don't know. Then we have a Dazzler issue 21, double-sized issue. As you can see, it's got quite a lot of spine ticks on the side and some folds on the top. But I didn't have it yet, so yeah. Yeah, they are in, well, I would probably call it mid to low grade, yeah. Maybe mid. I've seen worse, so I'm happy with that. Issue number 25. Same story, some spine ticks, some damage on the top. They are nice additions, placeholders for better copies if I ever run into those. But yeah, basically the same story as with the Miss Marvel ones. These were not the most popular heroes at the time anyway, so not a lot of people bought them. The series got cancelled eventually, so you don't really see them very often. And people who already have these in their collections don't sell them very often because they like to have the series completed. So yeah, if you ever run into these series and they interest you, just get them and see if you can upgrade later on. Of course, depending on the price you have to pay for it, but yeah, if the price is alright, just get them. And this one's got a little bit of spine roll as well. This one is probably the worst of the stack up until now. It's issue number 26. Then we have very nice Bill Sienkiewicz cover. I just like the guy's art. Issue number 31, and this one looks pretty decent. Yeah, very nice. Another Bill Sienkiewicz cover. Issue number 33. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm close to getting my Dazzlers completed now, so yeah. Look at this Michael Jackson dude. Teddy baby. Well, he looks like Michael Jackson from Thriller with the jacket. Is it Thriller? I think it is, yeah. That was issue number 33, and then we have issue number 34, also a Bill Sienkiewicz cover. Some damage at the bottom here, but still. It's okay, it's okay. I'm not disappointed in the quality at all. Then we go to issue 37. issue number 39. And this one looks pretty alright as well. Some damage here, but nothing bad. I think I expected worse. I mean, when the guy said that they were in not a good shape, and the price he was selling them for, I'm very pleasantly surprised with this. So that's very nice. Very nice. Well, this issue number 40, I already have it. I guess I bought it. Yeah, I guess I've. It came in with a box which I unboxed as well. So I guess I bought that one later than this one, and I wasn't sure if I already had this one on order or not. But it's got the Beyonder in it, part of the Secret Wars 2 storyline. So yeah, that's it. A couple of Dazzlers, one Incredible Hulk, one West Coast Avengers, and then we have Miss Marvel's, about 13 issues or something like that. And then we have the Ghost Riders 2099 and Ghost Rider Volume 2. And yeah, so that's what came in today. So yeah, I'm just happy the comics didn't get damaged when they were packed so horribly. So yeah, phew, it's a relief. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and see you around for the next episode. I have a storytelling episode coming up. It's going to be one of the Uncanny X-Men again, which has been on hold for a little bit because of the Rogue storylines, but I'm going back to Uncanny X-Men again. So the script is almost done for that. Stay tuned. Might come out tomorrow, but certainly the day after. And yeah, thanks for joining me in this unboxing video once again, and have a nice evening, nice night, nice morning, wherever you are, and see you for the next episode. Later.